Hey, so this game is crazy cool. It's free, it's like 5 minutes long. Play it, think about it, ponder it. Before I get into reviews and stuff like that, leave me what you guys think this game is about, what you interpreted from this story, without my version or what I read on the internet coming out. Let me know what you thought. There's no wrong answer. This is very, very cool. I'm very excited about this. Okay. Hello, YouTube, and welcome to another free game. And quiet. That should be a little bit easier to hear me over. Hopefully that song is safe. I'm sure it is. But hello YouTube and welcome back to another free game Friday. Today's game is a game called A Raven Monologue. Now this game is supposed to be literally 5 minutes long. It's developed by a studio called Monologue, I believe is how you say it, studio. It came out like January 11th of this year. It's brand spanking new and it has incredible reviews. And I looked at it and it looks very interesting. So it's supposed to be about a raven who can't speak and how the town people interact with him. And I thought that was very interesting. And I'm looking at this art style and the big top hat man, it has like a Tim Burton feel to it. I don't know why I'm thinking that way, but it's reminding me of it. So we are gonna do this a free game to completion. There will be links to the studio who made this game, to the Steam store page, and everything like that down below. Please check them out, guys. This is a free game. If you want to play it, it's 5 minutes. Apparently, you want to play it before I play it, see what happens, and then watch my video. Go ahead and do that, and we'll see if you get different endings or something like that. I don't know, but hopefully we are good on the camera. I had some trouble setting it up, and hopefully we're good on the capture, because you guys probably saw me setting that up, and it wasn't working right, so let's go ahead and jump right into this with play. Oh, the song just plays. Okay. Hello. Oh, can I interact with anything? Oh, must I click this arrow? Okay, girl is offering flower to crow. Oh, look at this animation. That is gorgeous looking. I love this. Okay. Can I grab it? Can I click anything other than the arrows? No? Alright, it's a story. Oh! He grabbed it out of the bubble. And put it in the bird cage with a rock. Oh! Okay. Walking through the town. Look at that. That is absolutely gorgeous. This is a very interesting art style. Very interesting. Okay. Why is this crow dressed better than I do? Okay, he's got like a giant artichoke. Or maybe banana? I don't know. Okay. What do you think about that, Mr. Crow? Gotta bleep out that name because my friends list is showing up. Sorry about that. Okay, back into this. So he's talking about the flower and this man's oh, is he carrying a banana? What is he carrying? Maybe they're gonna trade? Okay. Oh, so the raven's asking for things for his little thing. Oh, maybe that's his pet rock and he's building him a house. Oh, that's cute. Okay. Oh, the trees are green now. Oh, color is being restored to the world. Oh. Stick. So the cane is a stick. He wants that old lady's cane? I don't know, man. She might have needed that. I don't know about that one, Mr. Raven. Okay, so he has sticks. Leaves, flowers. Oh, it's all coming to be color. That is so pretty. So why is he putting these things in this little cage with the rock? Little girl on a swing. Hello. Okay. She's got a pinwheel. I have all this. Okay, give me the pinwheel. Okay. But this one's not in a bubble. What does that mean? Oh. Oh. That is the stuff of nightmares right there. Oh my god, that is fucking terrifying to me. What? There's no arrow. They can do nothing but take it. Unfortunately, they can. Whoa, you go backwards and what? There's a rock. What if you go forwards again? Pinwheel? If you go backwards, he has a rock. Unfortunately, they can't go. What? Now there's a rock in his hand instead of a pinwheel, and there's a rock where that little girl was. Unfortunately, they can't go. They can't go. What? They can go from the right side of the heart. What? Why are they all rocks? He's trying to give the rock back, or the cane back, and that guy's a rock now. The color's fading again. Trying to give the leaves back, that means a rock? Oh my god, what? What? And then there's a rock by his door, but there's these plants in here. Oh! He went to, what? He went to touch it and they all disappeared? What the hell? What? Whoa! She's a rock again. What the? She's still a rock. Okay, we gotta go. What? Okay, she's a rock. He grabs the flower, puts it in there with the rock. What? Unfortunately, they can't go. Unfortunately, they can't go. Okay, the rock gave him the pinwheel. Horrific nightmare creature. Get off my screen. I can't look at that. That makes me sick. What? What? It's just they're all rocks again. And the color is fading from the world. What? Oh man, that is interesting. That's really interesting. Ooh. So you start out as this raven with nothing but a rock in a cage, and then someone offers you a flower, and then you walk around the town with your flower and the rock in the cage, and you go and you stumble across a man who gives you leaves, and you put that in the cage, and then you stumble across an old lady, take her cane, put it in the cage, go to a forest, find a little girl, and she offers you the pinwheel. Offers you the pinwheel, you hold it, and when you turn around to go home, they're all rocks. And all the color is disappearing, and then once you get home, everything disappears from the cage, except for the rock. That is very interesting. That's very interesting. It feels very open, like, to interpretation. This is one of the games, this is one of the few games that I played on the channel where I really feel like this could be interpreted like 15 different ways. And there probably is a set interpretation, and I'm gonna get to that. I'll look it up here and we'll see what the devs say. But before that, I want to cook up my own concoction. So I feel like the cage represents the bird's mind, or his happiness maybe. And there's this rock that's inside of the cage. That it's heavy, the rock is taking color from the world, it makes it so the raven can't feel happiness or anything like that. And then he encounters these people who are giving him these vibrant, colorful, living things, and he goes and puts them in the cage, and for a little bit, the color comes back to the world, and he's happy and he's walking around, and then there's one event that flips it all around, and everything starts to disappear one by one. The people that gave him that happiness are gone. And so the happiness disappears, and he's back to where he started. I feel like it could be a little metaphor or analogy, whichever one you use. I have been out of school for 5 years, for depression. I feel like that was what this game could be. That is my interpretation of it, and that is so interesting. That is so interesting to me. It could also be for life, you know, because you have this life and you encounter people and then they leave and then you're left by yourself again. That's so interesting. Okay, before I get into my review, let me look up what if there's a dev ending or something like that. Hang on. Wow. Okay, wow. Okay, hang on. So you guys can see. Bam! Okay, you can see that screen. I'm not going to show you anything else because it's my friends list and stuff. But the about for this game, which I didn't read at the beginning and I meant to, is a poem. So the about goes like this. It goes, "Dearest Sir Raven, do you still wander around without end, crafting colors under the still and silent, not knowing I'm waiting here alone without a friend? Dearest Sir Raven, when you are around, would you mind to stop by? Just a hello, just a moment, to let me savor the memories before our goodbye. Dearest Sir Raven, let us go home to the place devoid of reality frame, where I shall watch over us even without a logical form." Very, very interesting. Very interesting. So I'm not going to... There is no ending. When someone asked about the ending, the dev linked to a forum where people were explaining what they thought it was. And that is amazing. I am blown away by that, and I'm blown away that the devs don't give a straight answer, and that can be really frustrating to people because you want an answer, you want an ending, but this is great. It's a discussion. I love this. Okay, so after reading a couple things that people had said and reading that poem, some people made very good points where I still do believe this does have a root in depression, and this raven going places, seeing these people and then turning around, they turn to rocks. Something I hadn't thought about was the rocks. Like, usually rocks could be symbols for tombstones. Like, these people are passing away. And another person on that thread pointed out that plague doctors, back when the plague was crazy, wore bird-like masks to store herbs and flowers and stuff in there because they believed it would prevent the plague and stuff like that. So somebody believes that the ending is that the game is about this raven, this plague doctor going around and seeing these people and then turning around and they're dying and they're dead. That is so crazy. And that's just one of, there is hundreds, I don't know if there's hundreds, there's a lot of other comments on that thread about what this game could mean, and they're all right. And that's the thing that I love about this. This is so good. Okay. Let's do this review. But if you played this game beforehand, let me know what you think the ending of this game is. Okay, let me make a little clip here. Okay. This game is very interesting. Let me start review with story. So you guys know my take on the story. I explained it a little bit earlier, and I have to say that this is a very interesting and unique game, but in the end, to me, what I'm experiencing right now is the story doesn't matter to me. What matters is these devs managed to make a literally 7-minute game turn into something that can be an interesting conversation. It can be something that the player makes of the game. It's not a laid out storyline. It doesn't have all these complex routes and turns and different endings and paths and emotional grabbing things. It has the ability to create a conversation where the players get to decide what the game is and what happened and what it means, and that is blowing my mind. To me, this game is one of the best that I've played because I am all about conversations. I love talking, as you can tell. That's why I have a YouTube channel. I love talking and I love hearing other sides of stories. I love hearing everyone's story and I love putting them all together and talking about it. And this game is getting people talking, and that is making me so unbelievably happy. I have been through a lot of games on the channel. I have probably upwards of 600 or 700 videos on this channel, and each one of the games has a set storyline, and that's fine, but it's become so repetitive in a sense that I expect a twist, I expect a plot twist, I expect a clear-cut ending, and this game kind of blew it all out of the water. It was incredibly refreshing to me to find this and stumble upon it and have it be completely free on Steam, come out of nowhere and have like this incredible capability of starting this. This is really good. I give a lot of props to these devs. I am blown away right now. This is very great. I am so happy right now. The story can be what you want it to be. That is incredible, and it has the potential to draw people together to make a story and to share their thoughts and their feelings, and that is great. I absolutely adore this, and maybe I'm rambling a bit about a 7-minute game, but this is amazing. I have not seen something like this in a very, very long time, and even when games like shorter games try to leave an open ending, there's usually 1 or 2 ways it can go, but this feels very, very potential. It has a lot of potential in it to be a lot of different things, and I am so happy. I'm so sorry, I'm done, but this is fantastic, and I'm serious, guys. Let me know what you think happened in this game down below. Let me know what you think the rock is, what the cage is, what the old lady is, what the pinwheel did. Let me know, because this is impressive. To say the least, this is impressive. Okay, let's move on to graphics. I fell in love with the graphics. Sometimes I struggle finding free games to play. A lot of free games on Steam, they're like Smite, they're like Paladins, they're multiplayer. They're hard for me to essentially play on the channel because I'm awful at all games. So it's very hard for me to find a free game, and I'm looking through the brand new stuff. Like last week, I see this and I'm like, this looks great. It looks great, it looks interesting, and that's the thing about Steam and the devs' little window of opportunity to catch people's eyes. They have to use the graphics, and the graphics really caught me. Sent an email to the dev, got an email a couple hours later. Couple hours back. This is great. This reminds me a lot of Journal, but it's more than Journal was. We played it a couple months back. Journal had animations and stuff, but this type of animation is actually pretty challenging to do. It's not, it might seem like it isn't, but if you make a fluid animation, it can take a lot of time, but you have an idea of where to put this line and where to put this line. To make it look like these characters are breathing and moving and everything in the environment is moving, that's not easy. The graphics in this game are very, very good. I appreciate it 100%. It reminds me of little doodles I used to do in my journals at school and stuff like that. I loved it. Controls, you click an arrow on the bottom of the screen. It's easy. I got nothing there. There's nothing to it there. The audio, very interesting. The entire thing is playing on silence. Silent movie, no one's talking, no sound effects. All you hear is this gorgeous song, which, by the way, I hope I don't get copyright struck for. But I will put a link to the original video in the description and the artist of this song, because this is gorgeous. I'm not sure if she wrote it, I don't know what's up with that, but this is gorgeous. So this is the only thing you hear in the game, And it fits because you're listening to this and taking in what the Raven has done and what happened in the world, and it fits. It's good. It's good. Graphics are good. Overall, I'm blown away. This has got to be the best free game I've played. I have literally no complaints about this game. I've seen a couple games try to have such an open ending like this one, and they've fallen flat. I'm not naming anything. I'm not name dropping anybody, but I've seen a lot of them fail in what this game is trying to do, and I think this game does it very, very well. And for a free game, fantastic. I don't see this having a price, but it is still absolutely worth every 7 minute that you play it. It is very thought-provoking, and that is incredibly refreshing and incredibly unique to see in this kind of game situation we're going into right now with this year, where it was horror games, a bunch of that last year, and this year it's starting to be more walking sim, more devastating stories, stuff like that, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, but it's very refreshing to see something completely stray away from what is happening in a bunch of games that are going to come out this year and kind of make its own path. This was breathtaking. I have no complaints about this game. Maybe I'm raving about it too much, and maybe I look into things way too deeply. I looked into the plan a lot more than it needed to be looked into. The story about the little fly flying towards the light, if you haven't seen that, it's another free game Friday I did. And I turned that into a big thing too, but this is amazing. Really. I have to say thank you to the developers for letting me play this on my channel, and I want you guys watching this to spread this. I'm not even kidding. Spread it like, I don't know, chicken pox. You all have chicken pox, and it's a Raven monologue. Touch your friends. Cough on your friends. Give them this game. Spread this game like wildfire, guys. If you do one thing for me ever, it's this. Spread it. I want to see more discussions about it. I'm going to be keeping tabs on that thread that I found. And I'll leave the thread down below as well, for where you can discuss endings with everybody if you guys are interested. And that is it. That is it. Would I recommend this game? Absolutely. Spread it. I'm not even kidding. And that's it. I'm so happy right now. So, Mojiken, I'm sorry if I'm not saying that right. Thank you guys. This was amazing. I'm going to keep my eye very closely on these devs for what happens in the future, because I am so overjoyed right now with what's going on here. So, thank you guys for watching. Please let me know what you think in the comments down below. If you like this game, if you enjoyed it, spread it to your friends. Email these devs, let them know, guys. Seriously. Poof. I can't say anymore. I've already said everything I needed to. So, there will be links to a Raven monologue on the Steam store page where you can play this game for free. Please check it out. You literally lose nothing except for 7 minutes, and it's worth it. So, there will also be links to the main website for a Raven monologue, as well as Mojiken Games' main website. Please check them out, guys. They are indie devs, and this is very impressive. So, I would keep my eye on these guys in the future because this is very promising. So, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you have a free game you want to see on Free Game Friday, please recommend it to me down below. I'm always looking for more so we can keep this series going, but that is it for me. So thank you guys so much for watching. Have a fantastic day and night out there, wherever you are, ladies and gentlemen, and please stay safe. Much love to your faces. I will see you guys in the next video.